Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynic Alex, and today we're going to solo the Laufey Blitz. Laufey is actually Loki's father, the king of the ice giants in Jotunheim, and this raid is actually one of the best raids you can do up until the very end of the game, and you actually unlock this one a lot earlier, a lot sooner than you unlock the Sakar Maestro Blitz. So this one is actually going to be a really important source of gold and resources, squad XP, etc. But a lot of players don't know the mechanics of the fight, so I'm going to teach you some really easy tips that you can use. Any character can use this. It's not tied to Doctor Strange or one other character or whatever. Any character can use this to do tons of extra damage to Laufey, hit the damage leaderboards, be #1 for DPS in the fight, etc. Move out of the way, dodge certain mechanics, and understand the fight on a better level so that you don't end up dying. Now I'm gonna have to queue up and quickly enter the battle because I do want to solo this. I want to do a pure solo here to show you guys what this is like, and I also want to highlight. I did say that any character can do this, and I promise you that is true, but I also want to highlight that there's a cool cinematic here. I also want to highlight that Doctor Strange is very good for this particular blitz, and I'll show you why later. I don't have the skill equipped that you would want to have on a Doctor Strange, but you basically only need one Doctor Strange on your team to take advantage of this. So the first part of the fight, you actually don't fight Laufey. You fight these frost giants and this frost guard, this giant sort of dog thing hybrid. Again, I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because it's been scaled for just one player, so there's going to be less HP on the mobs. Also, I'm level 100. I'm a bit of a whale, so my build is quite strong for this content. But yeah, keep in mind that the content does scale to the number of players in the raid. So you'll find that if you have 4 weak players, 4, just got to level 90 type players, they're going to struggle a lot more in this raid than if you, as a level 90 player, are pretty strong, you have a pretty decent level 90 build, and you go in solo. So as fun as this content can be in a group, if you're dying a lot and you have taken like 10 minutes to beat the boss because your 3 teammates are not pulling their weight, there's Laufey. Maybe just queue up solo. It's not that bad. So there's Laufey. He's really, really cool, and now the main part of the fight starts. So you get reset back here, and all I want you to do is fly straight forward. You're going to meet Laufey, and you're actually going to be behind him. That's going to cause him to turn around and do a slam. You can take this time to pop off a couple of skills and do some damage. Here, he's going to do 3 swings, and then he's going to slam down. This is a very easy attack to dodge because it's just a frontal attack. He does a lot of frontal attacks in the beginning, and you basically just get out of his way, and then you start attacking him and doing skills. Here, he's going to roar. Now, this is where things are going to get tricky. He's going to roar, and he's going to place these crystals down. If these crystals hit you, or if you're close enough to the crystals, they will apply a debuff to you, and they will knock you down. They will guard break you. So the easiest thing to do is to just bait Laufey out of the zone. Now, he will also jump and slam, and you can see on the ground there, he's created this circle. These are not just circles for show. These circles will apply this cold debuff, and it will freeze you and guard break you and lower your movement speed and apply all these nasty debuffs. This is why having a Doctor Strange on the team with the debuff removal skill, I'm going to swap here. I can't swap right now. Okay. Well, anyways, there's a skill called Tranquil Garden. I should have swapped before, but I wanted to show you guys what it's like if you don't dodge Laufey's jumps, or if you stand in his, there we go, I did switch it. If you stand in the circles that he makes, you will get frozen. So I'm going to pop Tranquil Garden, and I'm going to show you now that I no longer get those free stacks applied, and I can stand in here. It looks like I'm taking free stacks, but I'm not, because I'm immune, right? Again, this is not lasting forever. His immunity is not, it's not that OP. It's like a 10-second immunity or whatever, but every little bit helps, right? So if you're a Doctor Strange and you can't deal a lot of damage in this Laufey raid, the least you can do is equip Tranquil Garden as your skill, and then tell your teammates to group up on you and then cast it, because this will apply to your teammates. So far in this fight, we've seen Laufey do a 3-hit combo. He does this 1-hit combo where he creates an X of ice. He does this roar combo where he creates these icicles, and you don't want to touch the icicles because they will freeze you and chill you and guard break you. So all you do is you just bait him out. He's doing his simple 3-hit combo. There's another attack that Laufey's going to do here where he jumps back. Okay, he does this other jump here. Pretty straightforward. But the next one I want you to take advantage of is the one where he jumps back. Okay, he's jumping forward. Again, a lot of times you can just dodge. You want to stay close to him, which is kind of difficult. But a lot of times you can just fly around him, or move around him, or just dodge through him to his backside, and then you can squeeze in a couple of skills. Here, he actually spams so many crystals. All right, he's gonna... I'm kind of far away, so he's gonna do this little swingy attack here. I'm gonna try and bait him into doing his next attack, where he's gonna jump back. No? Okay, he's gonna jump again. Okay. You can see he doesn't have a very wide range of skills. I think the biggest problem that players have is that they will not try to bait him around the arena, and they'll fight in his zones. You don't want to fight in his zones. You really don't. But anywho, he's going to do this jump back attack. Okay, huge wave of cold air. You just back off here. Nothing you can do about this, but you can punish him right after. So if you dodge through that attack, you can just punish right after the attack is done with your skills. He'll do this jump back attack. All you do, look, you fly next to him, and you can punish him for 2 or 3 skills during this attack. So this one is probably the one that I like the most, where he jumps back and he does that ice breath. It's super easy to punish. So it's a bit of a weird fight, but my advice for you is a mixture of baiting Laufey away from his crystals, using the debuff if you can with a Doctor Strange, but then also being near him. So it's, you sort of have to, you know, you do a lot of back and forth flying against Laufey. Is he going to jump back? No, he's going to jump into me. Okay, if I keep damaging him here, I think he's going to jump back. Yep, and then we just fly into him. We dodge into him, dodge, and then you can punish. So if you do these tips, right, if you keep your distance during the roars, but then during that frontal attack, if you just dive into him, dodge into him, and punish from behind, it honestly makes this fight so much easier. And the best part about it is that any class can take advantage of these skills, right? Any character. It's not specific to Doctor Strange. It's not even specific to characters that can fly. Obviously, you have other skills at your disposal. Black Widow can dodge to the left or to the right, so maybe that's going to be more effective for you using the invisibility on your ult instead of dodging and tumbling directly in front of him to get past that frontal attack. But basically, you can just play with the range on Laufey. If you fly away, you'll force him to jump into you, and then that will trigger a specific attack that you can punish. When he does that roar, he doesn't leave any residual stuff unless the crystals come down. If the crystals come down, you got to back off. If the crystals don't come down, then after the roar, you can just go in and punish. And then when he does that jump back attack and he spews the ice, it's a very, very easy punish once again, just by getting just to the left or just to the right of it, because it's got a very narrow cone near him. Or just getting right behind him and punishing him with that. So hopefully these tips and hopefully that sort of showcase solo where I talked you through the strategy helped. Obviously, I was doing a tremendous amount of damage, so the fight took me very little time, and I honestly delayed the fight to show you the different mechanics. I could have flown through that a lot faster, but you know, even before I was doing half as much damage as I was doing now, I was still able to stay alive for the majority or the entirety of the Laufey fight because I was doing those things instead of, you know, standing in the circles, standing in those light blue circles and building up the chill stacks. There was another attack. There was one more attack that he will do that I didn't bother showing you guys because you're already in a really bad position if you see the attack. So it's not like, you know, oh, oopsie, I ran into the attack. No, it's like you've already made 10 mistakes. This is your 11th mistake. But basically, if you're frozen from those crystals or from another attack, if you get frozen and he's near you, he will stick his hand down and then an ice hand will come up out of the ground and grab you and do a big burst of damage. That skill is super punishing and that can kill you. But again, if you've already made the mistake of standing in his chill zone, his chill circle, or standing in those crystals and getting 5 chill stacks to getting frozen, then you're kind of asking to get punished on top of that anyways. And for all you Storm mains out there, you should have absolutely no problem with this at all. Doctor Strange mains should not struggle with this fight, and Storm mains should know all about the chill stacks, and they should also avoid them and not struggle with this. For the other 6 classes, Star-Lord, Captain America, etc., hopefully this video has been extremely helpful for you. So, no more deaths in the never-ending winter. Don't give Laufey, don't give Loki's father the satisfaction, all right? And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.